Yo, friends, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. I am NiceToReevU and this is Mighty the Armadillo and Sonic the Hedgehog's review from the Jakks Pacific articulated toy line. So without further ado, let's review. First things first, packaging. We do have that box window giving us a preview of the figure and the accessories that the figures hold. I love the purple Chaos Emerald that Sonic comes with and the item box that Mighty the Armadillo comes with. I kind of like the fact that they distinguish the difference between the packages of the modern and the classic figures. We do have modern Sonic and classic Sonic on the top left respectively, and then that Ghost Sega logo on the top right, as well as the indication of the ages that they're aiming for. We do have that warning logo, of course, for the young kids, as well as the Jakks Pacific logo. Let's not forget to mention that ring design logo going around the box window. Very awesome. Alright, turning this bad boy around, as you can see, basically just giving us everything that this figure can do in terms of movability, articulation points. Every other figure in this wave, we do have that Sonic logo, both classic and modern, that we've seen on the front. 11 points of articulation with these 4-inch figures that Jakks Pacific produces, which is pretty awesome. I'm digging them way more than those bendable figures that I collected before, and I didn't really review. We do have the other figures, like I said, Super Sonic and Dr. Eggman. I have them both. And if you enjoyed these reviews, we're going to be getting those ones soon, so stay tuned for those ones. With all of that said and done, let's go ahead and bust these bad boys open and review these figures. Boom! Here's Mighty the Armadillo and Sonic the Hedgehog out of their packaging, and I'm really loving these classic figures way more than the modern figures. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog is one of my favorite figures or characters of all time, but this Mighty, man, I'm really loving the design of this. I really do wish they did Ray the Squirrel, and I really did wish that Sonic was kind of the classic instead of the modern. Now, we'll take a look at Sonic first, and then we'll move on to Mighty the Armadillo. Alright, first things first, we're going to be taking a look at modern Sonic from head to toe. 11 points of articulation, just like the box tells us. And where to start? I guess we'll take a look at his quilly head first. He can do that 360 spin. We'll just try it here. Yeah, a 360 spin, clean movement. He can't really look up or down though. That's a little bit of a downside to this figure. Well, to these Jakks Pacific figures anyways. We do have those hinge joints in the shoulders, as you can see, hinging up about that high. Hinging down that low with easy movement. Also doing that 360 spin on both sides. Very good, very good. We do have those permanent bends in the elbows, and that could bother some people, but that doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind that. We have those hinge joints in the thighs by the pelvic area, being able to kick up about that high. Very cool. Very clean movement as well. You might want to watch on these. They're very thin joints, and those could just snap off very easy. We do have the hinge joints in the knee as well, bending about that much, kicking back about that far. We have the ball joints, kind of ball peg for the feet, and you could just kind of pop his feet off and pop them back on. And that's what I like about these feet and these hands. Just a quick figure comparison to the bendy Sonic that I got a while back. Just these things kind of break a little too much on me, a little too fast, and I'm glad that they decided to do the articulated versions to these ones, as you can see. So that's very cool. I really do love these articulated figures, and I kind of always wish they did these articulated figures as opposed to the bendable ones. Now here's the one with the snowboard, and as you can see, you could just pop off their hands, which I think is really cool, and then you could just swap hands if you wanted with other Sonic the Hedgehog figures. So if you wanted 2 open hands, you got that. If you wanted 2 fists, you got that. Just like this, as you can see, he has 2 open hands. That's very awesome. Really digging that. And Sonic, as you can see, you can put on both of these closed fists and have them in a fighting pose if you wanted. So get more Sonic the Hedgehogs. You can kind of just customize your Sonic the Hedgehog the way you want to. And that's really kind of like a thumbs up in my book. I really do dig that. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, that's the Sonic the Hedgehog, as you can see. Very cool. And as you can see, the head sculpts are just a bit different too, as the one with the snowboard has an open smiling face, as opposed to this one just has a closed smile. Really digging them both. Alright, looking at my favorite character in this line, we have Mighty the Armadillo, the classic version, and I really love this. From head to toe, we have 9 points of articulation, and the sculpting on this is just fantastic. We have the hinge joints in the shoulders hinging up and down about this far. He can almost do the 360 spin, but the shell on his head kind of hinders a little bit of the articulation, but that's totally fine. I do wish there was bends in these elbows though. He does have long arms. We have the ball joint in the wrist area, so, you know, if you have more, well, if they do make more Mighty the Armadillos with different hand sculpts, just get more of those. Customize your armadillo the way you want to, right? We have the hinge joints in the legs, where the legs meet the pelvic area. Kicking up about that much with both legs. These leg joints they seem a little fragile, so you might want to be careful with these. Ooh, see, just looking at this knee joint, that's a little fragile to me, so be careful with the ones that play with this, and for the ones who collect it, just don't move it around too much. These things seem a little fragile, and Jakks Pacific toys are kind of always that way. We have the ball peg on the feet as well, just like the wrists, so swapping these out with any other feet, man, it's all about customization with these things. That's what I love about these Jakks Pacific figures. So yeah, that's your Mighty the Armadillo, like I said, standing 4 inches tall with 11 points of articulation. His head swivels side from side, but like Sonic, he can't really look up or down. Have a little bit of nicks and ticks in the sculpting, but it just looks fine. No articulation point in the tail, but that's fine with me. And that is your Mighty the Armadillo, folks. Last but not least, we have the accessories that these figures come with. The purple Chaos Emerald, as well as the item box. We'll take a look at the purple Chaos Emerald first, and as you can see, it has a little peg hole in the bottom, which is a little weird. Serves no purpose at the moment, unless they make a stand for all 7 Chaos Emeralds in the future, after all the emeralds are released. That would be really sick, but for now it serves no purpose. It's just a translucent purple plastic piece. Very good though, has some scratches and nicks and ticks here, but you know, it can't be perfect, right? Now the item box is just a plastic hollow shell with a sticker on the front of it that has a ring on it. Now these things are created by Eggman, and they just kind of capsulize all of the items in Sonic the Hedgehog. Little TV, I thought it was a little weird, TV Hedgehog. Huh. Alright you guys, we have finally done it. We have made it to the end of the video. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you who made it all the way to the end of the video, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I'm NiceToReevU. These were the Sonic the Hedgehog, Jakks Pacific toy line, the articulated toy line, and if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you will. You know the drill. I am out of here. Peace out.